Alrighty. So we have a path with this, with Kundalini yoga. It's a unique path. It's different than a lot of other spiritual lineages in that um, it's not a path for the recluse or for the aesthetic or the person who's going off and leaving the world and going on and just meditating, right? A lot of traditions have practices and philosophies that are leaving the leaving uh, to be spiritual. You have to kind of leave daily life and go to this other reality. Go be a monk. Go be a nun. Go be a spiritual person. Right? Leave being a normal person and go be a spiritual person. And as Kundalini yogis and householders, we have a different path. And our path is not only one of ascension, not only one of opening up and connecting with our higher chakras, our more spiritual centers, our more open centers, our more intuitive centers, but also of ascension and descension, of descending, of going up and then descending, taking that energy, taking that wisdom, taking that knowledge, and then bringing it into our bodies, bringing it into our lives, and bringing it into society, right? Not only creating spiritual enlightenment for ourselves, but also coming to that place, finding that place within ourselves, and just having that experience within ourselves and being in the world, interacting with other people, supporting them in uplifting as well. Just through our own presence, through our own consciousness, through our own awareness, through our own heart-centeredness, we can support those around us and finding those places within them as well. Um, so it's a very unique path. And I would say it's not a perfect path either, right? I think there's this pressure on spiritual traditions to be perfect, right? There's this pressure that we have that we put in the spiritual realm of perfection, of everything has to be a certain way, otherwise it's not spiritual, right? Really, well, if we want to get into it, everything we're doing is a spiritual experience, right? As human beings, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. And so everything is spiritual in its perfection, in its flaws, in its mistakes. All of it is spiritual. So the practice that we'll do today is part of what's unique about Kundalini Yoga is we have these practices. There's lots of lineages that bring you in, right? Will bring you in and kind of rest you and allow you to kind of come into this state of being, which is really, really vital. It's actually super vital that we find that, especially in our society that is so go, go, go and outward, right? We're always going to be drawn outside of ourselves. So it's really important that we have practices that bring us in. But what we also have in Kundalini Yoga is practices that energize us, that bring the vitality out within us, that challenge us, that allow us to actually go out into the world too. So we're not just creating, going within ourselves and finding this warm, cozy, fun place, um, etheric place within ourselves, but we're finding that place and then we're sending that out into the world. And so our practice today is really uh, this great challenge to the body to be in the physical body, to be in the strength of the physical body, but still keep that, that kindness and that awareness of knowing the bigger picture, right? Not being mean to our bodies and forcing our bodies to do stuff, but also being like, okay, I'm really going to work with the body. I have this body. I'm going to challenge it. I'm going to give it this extra effort so that I can take care of this vessel that's going to carry me through this lifetime. I need to care for this vessel. I'm not fighting against this like a lot of spiritual lineages might, of like denouncing the body and trying to leave the body and not giving the body food and not giving the body nourishment and not giving the body all of these things, right? Those are ways that you can reach these higher realms. You'll have an experience of those higher realms. But again, that's not our path in this life. Maybe it's your path. Maybe you're going to go run away and be a nun or a monk, but our path is one of having that connection and then immediately having to integrate it, right? Having that connection, then immediately going, okay, I have to bring that into my body and use it. So um, uh, we'll work we'll work with this set and open ourselves up, and we'll really work with the kind of the vitality of the self today, engaging the vitality of the self, and expanding that. So let's go ahead and tune in. So we'll find a comfortable seat and just go ahead and lift the chest a little bit, relax the shoulder blades down, close the eyes. Taking this part of your day to, yes, take care of yourself, but let's put an intention before we practice to not have this practice just be for you. Not just to make you stronger, not to just make you more vital, but really to open yourself up so that you can let that universal energy flow through you. You give up your own wants and desires for a little bit and open yourself up to the desires and the wants of the whole, of the cosmic creator. And just set an intention. Maybe you want to devote this practice to a particular person in your life who needs upliftment, a particular place on the planet that you know needs upliftment. Or maybe you just want to devote your practice to all of the sentient beings on this planet. Kind of bring the palms together, elbows out to the side. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. We'll exhale once through the mouth, and then inhale deeply to tune in with the Mangala Charan, or the Adi mantra, and then the Mangala Charan mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adguren Namah, Jugadguren Namah, Satguren Namah, Siddhi Gurudev Namah. Adguren Namah, Jugadguren Namah, Satguren Namah, Siddhi Gurudev Namah. Adguren Namah, Jugadguren Namah, Satguren Namah, Siddhi Gurudev Namah. Take a deep, full, complete breath in through the nose. Hold your breath in, gently press the palms together. Keep the shoulder blades relaxed, lifting the pelvic floor up, activating the navel, lifting the chest, bringing the chin slightly in and focusing the eyes up at the point in between the eyebrows. Through the nose, exhale, and inhale deeply. And exhale, go ahead and let your hands come down onto your thighs. So sitting in a comfortable position, let's just start to sway the body. Very subtle movements, just swaying from side to side. Just starting to feel into your body, starting to feel into the gift that your body is. Just loving it up in this really sweet, gentle way, just like you would rock a baby, or you'd swing yourself in a a rocking chair or in a porch swing. Starting to connect with that swaying motion. There's a reason we do that swaying to help us relax, to relax a baby. It's very ingrained with our parasympathetic. So start to exaggerate it more and more so you start to feel that opening along the neck. And then start to add the arms to this. So when you sway to one side, the other arm can kind of help support you and you can reach the opposite arm up and over. And starting to involve the arms in this sway, exaggerating this sway a little bit more as you continue. Really feeling that stretch of the ribs, feeling the ribs open up as you reach the arms up. And just keep going side to side, eyes closed. Try to focus the eyes up at the point in between the eyebrows as you continue to move, swaying side to side. I'm just going to do this one warm up before we go into our set. The set is called Outward Bound. So we're just going to connect with ourselves first. Connect with our own rhythm, our own sway. Open up the lungs, build some more space in the lungs so we can bring in more life force, more vitality. So every time you reach your arm up overhead to the side, make sure you're taking a deep breath in. That's your inhale. When you come through center, you're exhaling. Then you're inhaling over to the other side, exhaling as you move through center, inhaling as you go to the side. That's going to help open up those ribs, open up the side bodies by taking big breaths into the sides of the lungs. Keep going. See if you're sacrificing one side of your body for the other. If you're really squishing the side that's not stretching, or if you're elongating the whole spine and keeping some length even in the side that's stretching a little less. Keep that breath strong and deep. It's 20 more seconds here. And then come into this, or come out of this the same way that you came in, by just slowing down and letting the arms rest on the thighs and just swaying back and forth still a little bit, still feeling that sway, and just letting your sway get smaller and smaller so that your pendulum back a smaller and smaller distance, coming back to center. Really see if you can find your center, letting this sway bring you back to feel the center of yourself, to feel that center line pulling the top of your head up and resting your hips down. Just coming to center, taking nice deep breaths in through the nose and through the nose out. And let's come on to the back. So we're going to start to work with the aponic energy. We're going to do kind of a little bit of a pelvic adjustment for the pelvis, for the legs, for the organs inside of the pelvis, for the navel center. So legs will be straight. Your arms can be just resting by your side with the palms facing down. And if at any point you need the support of your hands underneath your lower back, underneath your glutes, you can move them there. We're going to start to do leg lifts, but these are different kind of leg lifts. So you're going to lift, first you're going to lift one of your legs. It doesn't matter which one. You'll pick the first one up, you'll bring it up to 90 degrees. Then you'll lift your second leg up to 45 degrees. So it only comes up to half the height of that one. And then you'll bring both of them down together. And then you'll switch. So whatever leg went up to 90 degrees this time will just stay down. The other one will come up to 90 degrees, and then you'll lift that one up to 45 degrees and then down. So you're switching. One leg comes up to 90 degrees, the other comes up to half of it. They both come down together. The other leg comes up to 90 degrees. The next one comes up to 45 degrees. They come together. Knees are straight. If you can keep the knees straight the whole time, the legs stay straight. You're just lifting. When they come up, they move separately. So one leg comes up, then the other leg comes up, then they come back down. So it's a 3-part movement. One leg up to 90, the second leg up to 45, they both come down to 90. So it's a little bit of a mental challenge too here. I'm going to keep you present in yourself, because you're going to have to remember, what side did you just do? What side are you coming back to? It's a really important exercise for female sexual organs, for adjusting the pelvis, for adjusting the uterus. Find how your breath works with this. And just really go for it. Don't check out of your body as it starts to get difficult, as it starts to become more and more challenging. If you can really stay present with your experience of what's happening for you. Breathe through it. Find that strength at your navel, find that precision. And keep it up, keep it up. Keep it going. You're laying on your back, your arms are by your side. You're lifting one leg up to 90 degrees, the second one comes up to 45 degrees, and then you bring them both down together. The 3-part movement. One leg comes up to 90, the second leg comes up to 45, and then they both come down. And you lift the other leg up to 90 degrees, that second one comes up to 45, and you bring them back down. So alternating, going side to side, 90, 45, back flat to 0 together. I want you to put all of yourself into this exercise. Really go for it. Know that even though it's challenging, and we're going to do it for a while, you're going to get more energy out of this. You're going to tap into a really vital part of yourself, really powerful part of yourself that you can then carry with you throughout the rest of this week. Whatever you do, don't go into defeat. You may have to rest. Resting is one thing, but going into the mentality of defeat is a totally different thing. Stay really present with yourself. Just doing your personal best in every moment. Each moment, just checking in with your personal best and staying with it. Come on, keep up, keep up. You can do this. You're doing really great. Just keep going. Come on, keep it up. You've come so far. Find that precision. Find that strength in your core to keep going. 30 more seconds. Last 30 seconds here. And relax both legs down. Just relax both legs down. Relax them long on the ground. Relax your arms by your side. Just relax. Let all that energy move around the body, like the body just readjust after that. All right, zip those legs up. Arms they can be by the side, especially if you feel a little unstable in this next exercise. I want you to keep the arms by the side. If you start to feel really stable in it, then you can bring the arms up over your head so the arms are on the ground with the palms facing up, resting over your head. With those legs zipped up, you're gonna lift both legs up together and then try to bring them up all the way up over your head into a plow pose. You're gonna come up and then back down. Lifting those legs up, then lifting the hips up and coming back down. Nice. Again, those arms can go by your side to help stabilize you here. Feel wonky at all, I want you to keep those arms by your side. Nice. We are not nearly here for as long as we were in that last exercise. Did that last exercise 11 minutes. Now all of these are going to seem like short periods of time. You're already halfway through this one. We've got 1 minute in, 1 minute to go. Really work with this. Strengthen your core. Lift those legs up overhead. Bring them back down. Keep your core engaged the whole time. Be really smooth with this. Last 20 seconds. Three, two, one. Go ahead and relax on your back. Let the legs relax down. Let the arms relax by your side. Just rest and integrate. Gonna bring those knees in your chest and give yourself a squeeze, squeezing the knees in. Open up those hip flexors after we've been working them. And start to rock yourself all the way forward. We're gonna come into a squat, into a frog squat. We're gonna do a slight variation on frog squats. So in frog pose, you're squatting down, your heels are lifted, and you're sitting kind of right on top of your heels. Your fingers are on the ground right underneath your shoulders. Your knees are out to the side. So this is our exhale position. Our inhale position, we're going to inhale and bring the right hand in the chest as we lift ourselves straight up. Exhale, come back down, bring both hands down. Inhale, now we're going to bring the left hand up. Exhale, come back down. So you're going to switch your arms, bringing your hands to heart center, and then coming back down into that squat. Okay, so you might need to move a little bit slower so you can keep your balance as we start to work with switching, alternating side to side. Hand comes into heart. This is not an easy set, I know it, but you guys can do it. Do your personal best. We want to find that edge of your vitality. We want to expand your vitality. We're at the point where society's coming back to somewhat what it was before COVID, and we have to get back to that level of vitality to bring ourselves out of our caves and back into the world. Nice. You're doing really good. You got 30 more seconds of this. Find how the breath works with it. Really inhaling as you extend up, exhaling as you squat back down. Three, 2, 1. Go ahead and come standing all the way up now. Go ahead and stand slowly all the way back up. Let your arms rest by your side. You can shake the legs out a little bit. You can shake those legs out. You shake the shoulders out. You can shake the shoulders out a little bit. And then eventually find just a mountain pose with your eyes closed, your feet solid on the ground. I'm done being nice because of the pandemic. I'm just going full on back to the way I taught pre-pandemic. I was kind of nice during the pandemic, to be honest with you. I was like, oh, that set's too hard. We can't do that one. Now I'm like, nope, that's the set we need to do. We gotta do these hard ones. Gotta get back. All right, here we go. So arms are gonna come straight up over the head. We're gonna have the arms by the ears the whole time. And you're gonna come into a forward fold, see if you can touch the ground. You need to bend the knees a little bit, bend the knees. But you're gonna try to keep the arms by the ears. So the arms aren't moving independently from the head. You're gonna move with it. Coming up and down. Inhaling, coming standing straight up. Exhale, bending forward in that forward fold, bending at the waist. So we really do have to make sure our core is engaged throughout these exercises to take care of that lower back. So keep it engaged. You've been working with it. You want to keep it engaged. Nice. Try to keep those arms hugging the ears. Just a few more, 10 more seconds. Do one more forward fold, and then inhale, come standing up, reach those arms up overhead. Feel your arms reach up extra high. And exhale, sweep those arms down through the auric field. Relax the arms down by the side. Take a few breaths here, starting to slow down the breath. All right, go ahead and come sitting down with your legs extended out in front of you. So you can sit down on a cushion or a pillow, but have your legs straight out in front of you. Legs extended straight. You're gonna grab onto your toes. So reach forward, grab onto your toes. Hold the toes. If you are really falling forward to grab the toes, I want you to bend the knees. Go ahead and bend the knees a little bit so you can grab onto your toes, okay? Find where you can find that stretch. So you might straighten the legs out a little bit more. I'm like, oh, that's where I can feel the stretch here. And then we're gonna start to turn the head in circles. So just grabbing, feeling that stretch in the legs, and starting to circle the head on the neck. Just going in one direction to start, circling the head. So maintaining that stretch of the life nerve in the backs of the legs. Keeping the shoulders pulling down the back. And starting to open up the shoulders and the neck by circling the head. Start to go the other way. Start to circle the head the other way on your neck. If you're going clockwise, go counterclockwise. If you're going counterclockwise, go clockwise. Try to maintain that stretch in the legs. As you get more flexible, get deeper into the stretch. And then go ahead and inhale, sit up straight. And exhale. Come onto your stomach. Come laying on your stomach. You can bring your left cheek onto the mat, looking over to the right. Resting on your stomach. Before we come into our last exercise before the gong relaxation. So left cheek on the mat, looking over to the right. been doing a lot of core stuff, a lot of forward folding stuff. We're going to start to balance that with this last exercise. It's really going to open up the vitality in you. So bringing the chin to center, and then reaching your arms behind you as you bend the knees. Bend the knees, keep the knees, no, don't let them go any wider than your hips. Reach back and grab the ankles from the outside, holding onto those ankles, keeping the ankles at the same width as your knees the same width as your hips. Go ahead and start to inhale and lift yourself up into bow pose. So the head comes up, the chest comes off of the ground, the thighs come off of the ground. And then as you exhale, return yourself back down to the ground. So you're going to inhale into bow pose, lifting everything up. Exhale, return the thighs and the head back down to the ground. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. This is really one of those exercises where you're going to see the exact correlation between how deep you go into this and how your mood feels afterwards. So it's really a mood lifter. Elevate your spirit. Open your heart. So just find each inhale a little bit more strength to find that full expression for you, whatever that is in that particular inhale. And then an exhale, just let it go. Next inhale, find that commitment again to finding your expression, your lift. And then exhale, bringing yourself down. Just keep moving with your own breath. Keep going. Just imagine how deeply you're going to be able to rest when you know that you've given this practice all that you could, when you got as much out of it as you possibly could, by really finishing strong, by moving a little bit further past your resistance. 10 more seconds. And then exhale, relax the legs down. Go ahead and flip your right cheek onto the mat so you're looking over to the left. Let your arms rest by your side. Just relax here for a moment. When you feel ready, you'll flip yourself all the way around and come onto your back for the gong relaxation, letting your arms rest by your side. Letting your feet fall open. And just letting everything relax. You always deserve a deep relaxation. A deep rest. And particularly right now, you earned it so that you can integrate all of that hard work that you've just done. Just completely surrender yourself to the floor now. No more doing, no more figuring out, no more understanding, just being. And allow your inhale to deepen and your exhale to become even fuller. As you continue to breathe full, deep breaths, start to move your fingers and wiggle each of your toes awake. Opening the hands really wide and closing the hands, and then starting to circle the hands on the wrists and circle the feet on the ankles, finding both directions. And bringing the knees into the chest, wrapping your arms around your knees, squeezing your knees in towards your chest. Let's do a cat stretch to each side. So extending the left leg back down onto the ground. Take the right knee in your left hand. Guide the right knee up and over the body towards the left side as your right arm stretches out towards the right side. Shoulders stay relaxed on the ground. Twisting the spine. And let's go the other way. So come back to center. Bring the left knee in, extend the right leg long. Right leg is relaxed on the ground. Left knee and right hand comes over the body, keeping the shoulder blades relaxed as the left arm reaches out to the side. Just relax here and cat stretch. Come back to center. Again, bring both knees in, kind of rock side to side. Find that sway again. And then start to sway up and down the spine. Coming all the way back up into a seated position for our meditation. So really open with and connected with the vitality in you. I want to give that a little bit of an exhaust pipe, right? So we've built this energy in, but we also want it to not, that vitality to not become anger. So we're gonna work with our anger and this meditation fists of anger, because when it's hot and you've got a lot of energy inside, it's very easy to be super reactive. So we're gonna use this breath exercise. It's just 3 minutes to really move any inner anger or frustration we have. So you're going to take your thumb and bring it to the pinky mound. So that's that little spot right underneath the pinky finger. So you're going to press the thumb there on both hands and then wrap your fingers around it to really hold that in place. Okay, so you're really squeezing the thumb so that it's pressing against that mercury mound. You're going to start to swing your arms up over the top of your head and back. Start to coordinate with this a breath in and out through the mouth. Close the eyes and really go for it. Really nice, strong, vital movements. And you want to find yourself in a place where if you're angry, if you've got something to be angry about, you can start to bring it up in this movement. Start to use it in this movement. Start to move it through your system. If there's something you're extra frustrated about, angry about, let's get into it. Let's use it to move your body, to move the breath. Come on, strong, powerful movements. You should feel a little out of control, kind of like you do when you're angry. It's like you're just doing it. Just let it go. Move the body. Let the breath move. Let the arms move. Close the eyes. Strong, powerful breath in and out through the mouth. Use the navel to pump the breath in and out. There you go. Go, 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 go. Come on, last little bit here, last 20 seconds. Keep the movement strong, keep the breath strong. Inhale through the O-shaped mouth and reach both arms straight up overhead and feel yourself surrounded by light. Healing light all around you. Reaching your arms up, hold the breath in for a moment through the mouth, exhale. Inhale deeply. Through the mouth, hold the breath in, lift the arms up, reach up, feel yourself surrounded by light. From the tips of your fingers all around your body, surrounded by healing white light. Through the mouth, exhale. Inhale again through the O-shaped mouth. Reach up. 5, 4, through the mouth, 3, 2, exhale. Slowly bring the arms down, let the hands come down. Just find yourself in a relaxed position, relaxed seated position. Sit with your eyes closed, sit with all of the work of this practice. And now just notice and accept the state that you're in right now. We can work ourselves into these states, but if we don't integrate them, we don't even recognize them, they're not sustained. See if you can sit with the stillness. You can hold this vitality. And start to lift your hands up into prayer pose, bringing the palms together. Let the elbows come out to the side. Pressing the hands in front of your heart, sitting up nice and tall, relaxing the shoulder blades down. Just connecting with your breath. And remember that intention from the beginning of sending loving kindness out into the world. Connect with that again, recognizing that your practice is not just for your own ego. We do this work to uplift all beings, to go throughout our days in kindness and compassion and care for ourselves and for the world. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Sat Sat Nam Sat Nam. Lifting the thumbs up to the point in between the eyebrows, feeling that gratitude within yourself and bowing in that. Sanam.